There are a couple of events happening in the near future that the developer I'm working with is going to be at. If you're interested in testing out this game that we're working on, or trying out this game that we're working on. One is an IGDA event. The other one is the Too Many Games event over in Philadelphia.
Ugh,
Yep.
Philadelphia.
I know you don't like Philadelphia.
You just hate the state you're in.
I do.
I hated State 2, to be fair.
Those are cool. I like the names already.
You like the names already?
Yes.
Give it to the rest of the chat, too.
I like Disintegration Breath.
Disintegration Breath.
Two weapon. Wait, 2 weapon. Do I get to use my rapier for this?
Did I make it 2W? I'm sorry. That should be 2D12, I'm sorry.
You inhale your rapier and then cough it out at your enemy.
That was stupid as hell, though. That should be D12. I forgot all about that.
That is kind of cool, though. I have a 10 ongoing damage, miss, still get 5. Shit, there's shit for all of us.
But look at the special.
Yeah, only one breath weapon can be used in the encounter.
And it is an encounter power.
At least I have a power. And this is a minor, too.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know there are bad network issues going on in Geekship right now.
One that goes against Will. Yay.
It's like, fuck being a Dragonborn. Just become the firstborn of Bahamut. You get a way better breath weapon.
To be fair, I sort of probably am going to piss off the Cult of Tiamat, so there are negatives along with this.
Man, I can't believe how much... Wow. I'm just kind of surprised by how much my friend Miguel is like pimping out his game at like all these events, trying to get promotion built up for it. It's pretty awesome.
Target is transformed into a fine mist. While the target is in the midst, enemies can move through the spaces freely. Huh. So I can kind of just, like with Misty Breath, I can just turn someone into a mist? And like kind of just...
It's like a mist of air, yeah. But it doesn't stop them from attacking you.
Oh.
You just can move through... Actually, no, in fact, they can't do anything until they save. They can only move.
I was going to say, how do they attack me?
No, they can only... Yeah, that's right.
Do I have these now, or are these something I...
well, no, when you develop them, yeah, that's what you get.
See, this is the part of D&D that I haven't actually gotten to play in a long time. All sorts of fun loot.
Yeah, you guys... I gave you guys $2,000. I was like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean,
I got a lightning weapon now. I can be Angry Joe.
I got my Cloak of Distortion, which means that I get a +1 bonus to all defenses against ranged attack from more than 5 squares away.
Well, you have to understand, Jason. The most interesting loot is the stuff you don't pick out for yourself.
Oh, I know, but figured you guys will be getting some stuff. You guys are heading out to the Demon Baron, so that should be interesting.
Like, I remember this one game I played a few years ago where we found all this cool loot and stuff like that, and we didn't know what a bunch of it did. But so myself and the other mage sat down with this one orb that had all these like runes on it and stuff like that, including one that was, and what eventually turned out was that if you used it, it would summon a storm of vengeance. And so after like countless skill checks to try and find out what this was over the course of like in-game weeks, I was like, yes, because like for those of you who don't know, storm of vengeance, it makes hurricanes look like calm breezes. And so what happened was we eventually got to a point in the game where we had to basically reach a certain point in the plains of hell while a gigantic battle was going on. And so we had to get past these warring armies of demons. So it was just like, okay, we're going to use this orb and summon a storm of vengeance, and it'll plow a path through that we can get through. And so it was like, yes, finally my time has come to use this awesome weapon. And we all had these other things that we had received at a different time that were powering us up in various ways. And so mine was like if I chose to use it, it would drain like 5 health from me and augment the power I was using. So I was still wearing this amulet with this power, so I get out the storm and I use it. It powers up the Storm of Vengeance to an even greater strength, and then shatters the orb. So I was just like, oh, I never get to do that again. It was meanwhile this giant cloud of lightning destroys the army in front of us.
Can I get a quick recap of what happened after, was it Catelyn? Catelyn? After they hot potatoed the crystal around for a while and smashed it, what happened? After that, I left. I had to go for a while, and then I came back. And
the summation I can give it, I think, is that the crystal shattered. An explosion happened that destroyed everyone around it, including the party, who were immediately resurrected and immediately brought to the god Bahamut to have a short discussion.
I thought it was going to be that guy. I was like, oh
no, that's
not him.
Not him.
You know who it turned out to be?
Who?
Wes the Mad.
The first insane person they ran into turned everything pink. He is the god Bahamut.
Bahamut giggles like Bahamut giggles, and he's like, turns around, points at Kathleen, and turns her sword pink.
I knew it was Wes as soon as the giggle happened. As soon as the laugh happened, I'm like, it's freaking Wes.
So the session just recently ended?
Yeah, no, I mean, you missed
crap.
a lot after that. After that, we got revived. We went to a few different areas. Some
We also got interrupted. We also got interrupted due to, well, thunder.
Yeah.
Due to lightning sort of effing us up, you know.
I
like the new Kathleen picture.
Rape. What's that?
I like the new Kathleen picture. She just looks like helpless, like,
Oh yeah, and you're losing your dragonness features. What's going on there?
No, I gained a lot more back.
Oh, okay.
I lost one and I gained more throughout the entire session. Now I have super dragon eyes, and I breathe smoke every so often. I have spines on my back.
The tail and horns and teeth.
Well, I think he was there for the tail and the horns. Oh, the teeth, yeah.
I saw
and glowy eyes.
They're now just like little stubs, but they're not like piercing the skin. So you kind of look like a devil from what was that movie called? With
well, I think I wouldn't actually. You wouldn't be able to see it anymore because I guess the hair would probably cover it if they just.
The hair would cover that up, but you would notice it. It would bother you. You'd play with it and be like, this bothers me.
So you got two mosquito
I can't
bites.
do anything with my hair.
Get some bangs. Just. Oh.
I feel bad for Albert. He's like, I am so sorry. I never meant for any of this to happen.
It's all Albert's fault.
A lot of goods come out of it. I'm so sorry.
Don't hate me, please.
I just recall a sudden hatred for all mages.
No, fuck the mages. Fuck every mage in this game.
Like, hey, here's an item.
Marry me? No.
Yeah, I go to fucking Vante's tower. I get quote unquote intrusive tests done on me, which I can only imagine the shit he had to go through. He says,
goes.
He goes, yeah, we think maybe you could reverse it if you got the amulet that I told you about, like, before this all happened, and will you marry me? Like, no! Fuck you! Then I leave and I go back to the town. Fucking douchey McMage is like, yeah, let me give you this amulet and let you see invisible enemies. Like, or Wayne can turn invisible? No! This to me. I just shit my pants! Like, fantastic, because this is fucking worthless. Thank you. You old crazy shit.
And if you use this tasty milk bone, his hellhounds will be distracted. Wayne has hellhounds? Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't think he would.
Don't register trade.
Why would he have those?
That doesn't make sense. But here you go.
Why have I made every mage?
Wait a minute, I just realized. You're an elf!
You're an elf!
But you have wings!
I talked here, son. You need to get him in a home. Please clean my dad's shit. He shits himself every day. Please clean it. I don't want to clean his shit anymore. It's like, okay, I'm officially, no. I'm giving my blood back. I'm officially done with you fucking mages.
Why is every mage in my game so fucked?
Intrusive tests. Intrusive tests, and the level of disturbing squickiness of all that is just awful. To tell us information we already know, then ask me to marry him.
Oh no, that was after you made threats to him. And that was one of those police at the very end, and then you kept pressing the issue, and then you got attacked
for 2 weeks too. By the way,
yeah, it was for 2 weeks. Then after I fucking left, when we're leaving, like, hey, we're leaving now. Are you sure you don't want to stay? Could you marry me? Like,
no, what?
No, fuck you.
He's gonna catch you off guard and be like, yeah, sure, why not? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, okay, hey, almost got me on that.
Yeah, but after that fuck you, he hurled a fireball at your ass. It was just like, what the fuck?
Oh no, he's gonna get his.
He likes feisty women.
I get this picture, like, this grudge continuing, like, after you defeat everyone, you go back to get revenge on him after you're, like, level 30, and he just, like, asks if you marry him, you say no, and they just hit you with a fireball, and that's how it ends.
One hit.
The campaign just ends with you getting smacked with a fireball on this guy. And you don't die, you just get hit by it. It's like,
Kathleen's gonna start the mage holocaust.
Fucking mages, man. Glad we don't have anyone in the party who's magic.
I was debating that, but...
Please help me, my dad shits himself every morning. I'll pay you 50 gold a day, please.
Not for all the money in the world.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. And then Kathleen retires as the Dragon Thing. The Dragon Thing, the Nurse Keeper.
So that big fucking dragon, the evil guy, went to go back and guard his treasures, just doing just that?
Yeah, he took out the tower and he was like, fuck you, I'm out of here.
Peace! I got a headache, I'm out. Alright.
Okay, well, that's all I can do.
What? You hit a tower with the head twice? That's all it took, though? Wow.
It's an old tower.
Big fucking dragon.
Hell yeah. Dragons are huge. He was like, I hit my head, I'm done. Goodbye.
That kind of hurt. See you guys later.
Enough of this shit.
I like how you all rode him for, like, what, 2 days? And he didn't kill you or anything?
I know.
I honestly don't believe dragons care about debts. Like, once they're repaid, I'm fairly certain they come back and kill
Chris,
you.
now that I will give you a piece of warning. Now that you have spoken with Bahamut and actually prayed to him, you may want to keep your distance from the dragons that worship Tiamat.
Yeah, I know. I figure we're probably not going to be seeing Vert again on happy circumstances.
He's going to smell you and he's going to be like, oh, you got to die.
I'm sorry, babe. You smell great, but oh, fuck your corpse. What?
What? Oh, that was funny. He gets up to you like with his big fucking nostrils and just goes, oh, it's going to be a good ride.
Oh, that's so creepy. You know the ultimate way to fuck with Kathleen would be to have him pick up that mage and have both of them show up. Hey, baby, you ever been Eiffel Towered?
Oh. And an 80-year-old.
First and foremost, that is not an Eiffel Tower. When one of you is 19 times the size of the other. It's the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Oh, God.
Is there a second of all to this?
No. There is no second of all.
Can I have a vote to not have this happen? No.
No.
The rules say no rape in D&D. House rule.
Oh. You point to me to the page where it says no rape in D&D.
It did in the Book of Erotic Fantasies in 3.5.
Oh, jeez.
It said explicitly that rape had to be, that sex had to be consensual.
Rape had to be consensual.
I'm sure, obviously, no one's going to knock on your door like, hey, you had rape in your game. This isn't cool. But obviously, they didn't want to print like, hey, you can have rape in your game,
Yeah. You can rape people.
Cookies, 7-year-old Girl Scouts as well.
Yeah, you know?
Totally.
Just give her them delicious
Oh,
feelings.
God.
Sexy little asses.
Why pay gold?
You smell good. This is going to be a good ride.
Oh,
I can't believe I made that dragon so fucking creepy.